Yesterday I have explained some topics of lesson number 4. Today I will continue that. The next topic which is given in your book that I am going to explain, that is inserting column and column break. Now what is this column and column break? First I will tell you what is column. What is column? Suppose this is your page. Okay, this is a page. When we divide the page into two parts, okay, this means this is divided into two columns. Column 1, column 2. So these vertical part are known as columns. We can divide the page in three parts. So it will have three columns. 1, 2, 3. So these vertical part are known as columns. Like if you make a table, okay, in that table also rows and columns are there. This vertical parts are called column and this horizontal part are known as rows. So these are your columns. Now I will tell you about inserting column and column break. Now see how you insert column. For inserting column, you have to go to page layout. You will click on this page layout button. On page layout, you will get column option. When you will click on column option, it will show you the number 1, 2, 3, how many columns you want to create. Like if you will select 2, so what will happen, that your page will be divided into two columns. Okay, your page will be divided into two columns and whatever you will write, first it will come in first column like this. Okay, this will be your first column, whatever you will write it will come here. Then your cursor will go to the next column and then like this it will come. Okay, so this is known as columns. Like you have seen newspaper. Newspaper has so many columns. In that also it is divided like this. Okay, in so many columns, that whole page of newspaper is divided. So that is only column option. So this you will get from page layout. You can select like I have shown you 2, 3 if you will select, then it will do your work in 3 columns like this. Okay, this will be first and one more column, 3 columns. It will write like this. It will create 3 columns if you will choose 3. So this is known as column. Now what is column break? Suppose you are writing on a page in columns and your columns are not adjusted properly. One column is ending here, one column is ending here, one column is ending here. These are not balanced. These columns are not balanced. One is still here only, one is here only, one column is here only. To balance these columns, we use column break. What this column break do? It breaks the column and then it balances the column on that page. So only for balancing the text in columns, we use this column break option that is also present on the page layout. It balances your columns in a sequence. If your column is not coming properly on a page, so to balance that, we use this column break option. Now next option that is given in your book, that is page break. Now what is this page break? This is again present on the page layout. Suppose this is your page. Okay, this is your page 1 and whatever you are writing on this page. Suppose you are writing anything on the page, you have written till here. Till here you have written. Now what you want to write the next line on second page. So what you will do, you will break your page. You will click on page break option. So what will happen, your page will break from here and next line will come on second page. From this is your first page and now your second page is started. Now whatever you will write, it will come on second page. Means till here your first page was there and as you have applied column break option, it will break your page from there and next line will come from second page. So for this we use page break option. Next one is line break. This breaks your line in between. Okay, suppose you are writing in a line anything. Okay, like this in a line you are writing anything. Okay, suppose I am writing here and now I want to write till here only and from here I want to break the line and I want to come to the next line. So this is known as line break option. Okay, and how you break? You use enter key for this. Enter key is used. You will press the enter key. So what will happen? Your cursor will come to the next line. Okay, from here it will break your line. Your line will end this position and your cursor will come to next line, and whatever you will write, it will appear from here. So in this way you can break your line in between. So this is known as line break option. Now next thing which is given in your book, that is setting margins. Now how will you set margin in the page? Setting margins. Suppose this is your page and you know every page has one margin. If you do any work in your copy also, notebook also, then also you make the margin of the page. So what is margin? This outline of the page. We draw the outline in a page by scale. So this outline of the page is known as margin. Our page has 4 margins: top, bottom, left and right. One page has 4 margins, that is top margin, bottom margin, left margin, right margin. This margin decides from where you will start typing. Okay, this margin decides from where the margin you will set. From that position only your text will appear on the page. Now how will you set? You can do the settings in the margin. For changing this margin, one method is that you can use ruler. Okay, when you will click on the view tab, there you will get ruler option. When you will click on ruler option, this will display the ruler on this sides of the page. Okay, by dragging the mouse, okay, you can set the margin by dragging on the ruler like this. You can see in the page, this ruler is there like this, and see these points are there. By dragging these points from this ruler, you can set the left, right, top, bottom margin. And next method for setting this margin is that using this page layout. When you will click on page layout, there you will get one page setup option. Okay, from this page setup option you will choose margin option, and there in page layout, when you will open the page setup option, there margin option will be there, and there you have to fill the value. Like top margin, if you want 1 inch, select 1 inch in the top. Bottom you want ½ inch, select ½ inch. Left 2 inch, right 2 inch. You have to select the value and click on OK. So from this page layout option also you can set the margin of the page. So 2 methods are there for setting the margin of the page. One is this ruler option and one is this page layout option. Ruler option directly it is done by dragging with the mouse, and from page layout option you have to open page setup, and there you have to select the value for the margin for top, bottom, left, right, and you can set the margin of the page. So this was all about today. Next topic I will give you in the next video. Keep watching my videos and subscribe my channel so that you will get more videos and notifications also. Thank you.